Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn weekly energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate, and if it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate with you, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to get some animal oracle cards, and we're going to look at what may be going on for this week, like what you may have to be dealing with or energies that may be around you this week. We're going to look at current energies, or what it is that you need to look at as in regards to this, and then future energies as what energies may be coming in for you. Then we're going to get some tarot, and this is my vice versa tarot. There are images on both sides, and if you're interested in any of the cards that I use, please feel free to check out the links down below. All right, so what's going on this week for Capricorn? What energies are they maybe struggling with? Time for beginning mind. Time for beginner mind. So this week I feel like it's, okay, let's focus on new things. Maybe not struggling with, okay, let's have this as a focus. You know me, I just like to roll with it, go with what I'm feeling. So I'm feeling like this is, okay, your weekly is, this week is time for a beginner mind, okay? Time for new thoughts, new starts, new beginnings, okay? Here we have trust in divine detours, okay? So with this beginner mind is that there may be a detour that's coming in for you this week, all right? There's maybe something that's going to change up or kind of throw you off, but I feel like it's making sure that you keep that beginner mind, right? That you're like, oh, okay, well, the universe wants me to focus on this or look at this. And then we have Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold and be confident in the changes that head your way, okay? Be confident that, okay, this is okay, even though this is not what I was thinking, that this is kind of out of my comfort zone, but it's going to be okay. And the universe wants me to see something. It's all about your perspective, that if something gets divine detour, that it's like, okay, the universe wants me to see something. What is it that the universe wants me to see? And let me be more aware of my surroundings, or people that are contacting me, or things that are happening around me, as to be more aware of those things. Bottom of the deck, we have Canary Spirit, singing your own song. So I feel like that helps you to sing your own song, and maybe to find something that you didn't even realize that you were missing. So that's pretty exciting, I think, you know. Sometimes the universe does it. It shows us things, you know, that we just had maybe not been open to, but then it's like trusting in those divine detours, right? But being confident that this is okay, like this is for a reason. All right, we have the 9 of Wands, we have the 10 of Swords. Beginner mind, letting go of something. I feel like it's every time I see this card, which I think I said it yesterday, is every time I see that, I feel like it's the ghost of Christmas past, right? To let go of what was in the past, right? And then we have the 10 of Swords, let go of what was in the past, right? To let go of it, like it's dead, it's over, you've stabbed it enough, right? Like you've dealt with it enough, you've faced it enough, you've put it around in your head enough. It's like, let's not go around in those circles anymore. And look at this, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and I love that. And I feel like it could have to do with a job opportunity coming in for you. It could be with some money. Maybe some of you are coming into some money. Pay off, I don't know. Some reason that word came into my energy. It's almost like it could be the payoff as, hey, I'm done with the Christmas past, right? I'm done with the past. I'm done. I've processed this enough. I've been through that enough. I've ran it in my mind enough that I don't want to do it anymore. I realize I have to let that go. And now I'm ready to start new. I'm ready to start fresh. This also could represent that maybe you feel like, hey, this week I want to start running. Like maybe you used to be a runner, or hey, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to get the dogs and I'm going to go for a walk, or I'm going to get the kids, or I'm going to get my friend. I'm going to call her up or him up, and you know, we're going to go for a walk. Or this is because Pentacles can also represent the physical, your physical beings, or it's like, you know what? You know, I had that bicycle and I'm just going to get on it. I'm going to say 5 minutes, right? I'm not even going to tax myself. I'm not going to overstress myself, but I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to do this for 5 minutes. And then when you get on and you start riding your bike, you're like, oh, this is kind of fun, so let me do it for 10 minutes, right? And then that's this new beginning, this beginner mind, right? This new way of looking at things, the out with the old, in with the new, especially with this Ace of Pentacles here. We have the Three of Swords, out with the old, right? Again, like that's in the past. Divine detours. Maybe you're like, hey, why did I break up with that person? Or why do we have this argument? Or why am I feeling this way? Okay, so that's maybe part of a divine detour, right? Looking at it as, okay, well, this happened for a reason. And what was this reason? What do I see from this, right? We have the Devil card. So that could be you coming into your strength and you're saying, hey, what is the reason for this? I don't want to be tied down. I don't want to be in this toxic energy. I'm seeing that maybe this relationship wasn't as good for me, or this situation wasn't as good for me as I thought it was, right? Maybe that's just not, you feel beat up, you feel tired, right? Because here we have the Six of Wands and he's rising above the situation and he's victorious, but it was a battle, right? It was a lot that you had to go through. And I feel like this happened for a reason, right? Whatever this energy is here that has to do with this and has to do with this, I feel like it's just working out that pent up energy and that frustration. We have the Knight of Wands and it's a beautiful blue sky. It's he's moving forward. His armor's all shiny. He's making those movements. He's riding the unicorn. He's got his wand up in the air. He's ready to move forward. Be fearless and bold. Okay, so that's what that Knight of Wands is that Knight of Wands is being fearless and bold and saying, okay, I went through this for a reason and I can handle it and I can deal with it and I'm going to take back my own power, right? We have the Death card. So I feel like it's coming face to face to those insecurities and believing in yourself and being fearless and being bold, right? Maybe there's something that you have to look at. There's something that you have to face this week. There's something that you have to deal with. We have the Tower, okay? So the Tower is being hit by the lightning. It's splitting the tower in half, breaking it down. There's rubble. You know, the Tower card is about, you know, rebuilding, stripping things down, starting new and starting fresh. I almost feel like I'm seeing an onion and you're peeling back the layers. You're peeling back the layers of the onion to reveal something that is newer and fresher and out with the old, right? The old skin of the onion. And you're working on things this week, right? So maybe for some reason this week, Trust in Divine Detours is that you are finally letting go of something that was holding you back and something that you kept trying to find answers for, but that maybe you just don't. And you're like, it's time for me to move on. It's time for me for a beginner mind. It's time to let go of this. This is a detour in my life. This didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to, but I need to build myself up. I need to sing my own song. I need to focus on myself. I need to be fearless and I need to be bold. And I need to move on from this, that I've tried to work through this long enough. I've held on to this energy long enough and I'm ready to start new and fresh. We have Eight of Wands, so that's that forward movement. And then at the bottom we have the Hermit. Taking that time to process things, let go of things. I feel like it's the bird is like flying away, right? The bird's flying away. We have the egg, so I feel like that represents new beginnings. We have the snake, which is wrapped around it, which is that wisdom and that learning from the past. It's shining a light on the egg for this new beginning and shining the light on the wisdom and the things that you've learned from the past. All right, so I'm going to put that there. The Hermit, going within this week and really processing this energy. But I also feel like it's a new beginning and a new start. Like I said, you know, sometimes if we go to the gym and we start working out, we start feeling good and, you know, our muscles are sore, and it's just like as we're working out or we're riding our bicycle or we're going for a walk, we're like kind of thinking about things because we're out of our home space. We're kind of out of that space and we're able to think differently and we're able to process. So I feel like this week you're really kind of realizing something. I feel like you're really coming into your own this week, that you're singing your own song, that you're realizing energies you're holding on to and that you need to let go of. And I think that's a good thing. Sometimes just going for a walk, you know, just really helps to clear your mind. Having that alone time. I feel like you need alone time this week. I feel like you need to process something. I feel like you need to get out of your normal routine and you need to have that alone time to process things. All right, I'm not feeling like any cards want to come out with that deck, so let's pick this deck. Four of Wands. Looking at the relationships that are positive for you, it's about that partnership and working together, building stronger relationships, focusing on the positive, not focusing on the past. We have Page of Pentacles, which is young, good energy, right? Positive energy, new things coming in. We have the Knight of Swords, ready to take charge, ready to move forward. We have the Eagle, which represents success and victory and happiness. And here we have the Death card. So that could be Scorpio, right? The Death card could be Scorpio. There could be a Scorpio that you need to work through something with. Death card is, again, about letting something go that's holding you back, but then that transition and that transformation and that change that's coming in for you. I feel like it's a lot of change, especially with two Death cards and the Tower cards. Four of Swords is taking a rest after a difficult situation, but I also feel like I said before, I feel like you need this alone time. I feel like you need sometime this week to process this, to look at this, to deal with this, to acknowledge it, to work through this, to think about it. For some reason, that's what I was feeling, is that alone time. And I feel like that's what that's representing here. And I feel like you feel more balanced after you do this, just like I was saying, is that not only if you go for a walk, you're getting exercise right and you're feeling better physically, but I also feel like mentally you're feeling better because you're processing all of this stuff that's going on. And then I feel like you feel more grounded. You're like, okay, I can handle things. I can get past this. I've got this beginner mind. I'm kind of having this new direction, right? I'm having this new direction that I feel that I want to go on, or things that I want to focus on. Feeling more alive, feeling more energetic, feeling like, okay, I'm ready to get to it, right? Like the Queen of Wands. She's someone who's very busy. She has a lot on her plate. She has a lot going on. She's very energetic. She has lots of ideas and thoughts and things that she wants to pursue. This could be just hanging out with a friend. I feel like this also could be is having some friend time. And then we have the Judgment card, which I love. That is an awakening, a renewal, a revival, seeing things differently. And especially with the Death card and the Tower card here, is that it's a revival, I feel, almost, for yourself. You're like, wow, I feel really good. Even though this week I processed a lot of stuff, I kind of let go of some things, but I kept an open mind, and I looked for the signs from the universe, and I know that the universe wants me to get myself in a better place mentally and physically. I'm seeing that the universe is pushing me that way. I'm going to be fearless. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to sing my own song. And I'm going to feel like I'm more in control of my life, instead of my life just kind of going by and happening, or wasting my time with past energies or negative energies or things from the past. That I'm going to work through those and live in the moment, right? That I'm going to let go of these and I'm going to live in the moment. We have this beautiful pear tree with the golden pears on it, and I feel like it's just turning around. And again, with the universe and trust in divine detours, is to detour from focusing on the 3 spilled cups and see the 2 filled cups in this beautiful tree here, right? With the beautiful pears that are glowing gold. That sometimes if you just turn around and you see things differently, that it's a whole new perspective. It's a whole new thing. And that this path wasn't working for you, to turn around to go on that path, right? Sometimes just little adjustments or little changes can really push us in a new direction that we didn't even realize could happen. But it's being open to these changes and not fighting them and not holding back and saying, I can't. All right, so let's get a fortune reading card. All right, we have Angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. And I feel like this is what you're doing this week, is that spiritual journey, that you're you know, you're really working on yourself, and you're have that beginner mind, and you're making those changes, and you're being fearless and bold, and you're looking within to find those answers. You're shedding your old skins, you're facing those things you need to face, and then you're moving forward. But taking that time to yourself to rest, think, and process things. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.